Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Today we are back in Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to look at the different ways of upgrading your champions. Now, at the end of this, we're going to pull some shards. Not many. I'm going to use some gems, get the small pack, although I shouldn't. Get the small pack of gems. So we have 9 to pull and 1 void shard. Now, it is double chance void at the moment. See? Which basically means 16% epic and 1% legendary, 83% chance of rare, which is still not brilliant, but it's better than not 2 times. So I'm going to pull it then. We will probably pull another one tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get something good from that. As in the campaign, we are very close to the normal here. We've got a few more to complete here. I think a boss here. I think that's it. Yeah. So we haven't got many to go. 245 out of 252, and then we'll get another void, and we'll open that. But I'll probably do that off of video. Okay. So let's go into champions. Let's take a look at Cal. He is now 5-star. We're about 4 or 5 days in. We can upgrade our champions in different ways. As you can see, I've got a few 4 stars. This was already a natural 4 star, so it came out 4 star. I haven't upgraded this one. I've upgraded this one, and I've upgraded Apothecary. So how do we upgrade our champions? Well, first and foremost, we level them up. So to level them up, as you can see, this dude, Bulwark, is 26. We've got a couple of ways of leveling them up. Upgrade level, we can upgrade using other champions or these lovely little things, our magic brews, which we're going to do anyway because I want Bulwark to be 30. He's really good for clan boss. That's one way of leveling up. Another is through campaign. So let's take a look at, where are we? We're on hard campaign. Let's just go down here. That'll do. So we're gonna put in, actually, yeah, we're gonna leave that level 11 there. We're gonna level him up. It's on auto, ×2. Now, as you can see, they've got shields. Thank you for the shield set, but this is still not really fast. But at the end of it, you get a nice bit of energy. You get a nice bit of XP for each character. Not a huge amount because it's not on brutal, it's still only on hard. Now, even though he's dead, he will still get XP. So just be careful. Obviously, this is how the majority of people have leveled them up. Again, I would look at leveling them up on specific ones. Now, it depends on whether you need specific gear. I'm on this one to get specific gear if I can. There you go. 3-star set, not much use. So, yep. Okay, and now he leveled up to 12. Now he's going to be food to level up another champion. So, but each of those have got XP apart from Kale, who is max level. Okay, so that's leveling up your champion done. The next thing we need to look at is ascending our champions. Now you see these purple stars on these 2 guys and Apothecary. That means we've ascended them. So we've ascended Kale 4 times, these 2 3. We need to ascend them all so they're all fully ascended. But at the moment, if we go to a tavern and ascend, we're lacking the resources to do so. In fact, we've barely got any potions at all. So if you come out of there, go into battle and go to dungeons, in the first 7 days these are all unlocked. After that they change, but this is where you get your potions from. Let's go here. That's fine. That'll do. At the moment it doesn't really matter. You just go as high as you can to get potions. Now obviously the higher you get, the better potions. So you get your mid-tier potions and your top tier. There are only 3 lots of potions. Obviously once you've unlocked 15, generally speaking I'll only do 15 because other potions will come in handy. And the percentages for getting medium and high potions aren't the best in the world. I always seem to come away with single small potions. There you go, look at that. 1. Bit poo when you consider I'm on stage 6. I'd understand from the stage 1 stage 6, and later on you still get similar sort of things. You get a few more now, but yeah, they still are updated that. So all of those, so all of them require lesser arcane, greater arcane, and superior potions, and then specific ones will require these. So Kale needs magic potions. If we look at our other champions, so we're blue, 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 blue. All my top champions are blue. The next one is void. So this triangle, he's purple, and up here, he's purple. So for that, we would need a void potion. Alright, so we could probably ascend him actually. Let's have a quick look, just so I can show you a ascension at least. Yeah, there you go. We can ascend him once, because we haven't got many of these. And there you go. He's now 1 star ascended up here. Obviously, to get 2, we need 2 more of those. So we'll probably do that. Okay. The next thing we need to do is upgrade skills. So let's look at Kale. He should have fully upgraded skills. Now he requires rare books, these ones, because he's blue. This guy, when we go to skills, we can only see epic books. Even though we've got a rare and 2 epics, we can only see epic books, because that's what this dude uses, because he's epic. And personally, I'm not going to waste my epic tomes on him or epic books on him, but rare books, definitely Kale and Apothecary. I'm going to go to Apothecary, and we're actually going to upgrade, just so I can show you. You put it in. Now it's random, you can't do it on specific skills, it will go randomly. So it might fall on the one you want, it might not. Like, so for instance, on this case, both I've put into them have gone on to heal, soothing charm, which is okay. I prefer it on here to get the cooldown down to 3, but it is what it is. I will probably fully book out Apothecary anyway. Not necessarily here, that doesn't matter, just these 2. I'm not going to waste epic books and certainly legendary books on rare and champions. You do not get enough epic books and enough legendary books to waste. You get hardly any. They are the hardest resource to get in this game without spending money. So do not waste them. Make sure you've got a top tier epic before you use epic books. This dude is not a top tier epic. And the same with legendary. You can get rubbish legendaries, so don't just waste your books. Check them out. There's a great site called Ayumi Love. Go on there, it'll help you, give you information. Okay, the next way to level up our champions is gear. Now let's take a look. Okay, so Kale is in 4-star gear. The higher gear star, the better the gear is. So for example, here we've got speed boots, which is perfect. If we had some 5-star speed boots that were lifesteal, we would replace them. That's a flat stat, so guess what? It can go in the bin. Thank you, Hell Hades, for that. Yeah, we've only got 2-star. It's unlikely. Yeah, we haven't got much. But as you can see, 2-star, 1-star, I wouldn't bother with. Once you get to a certain stage, you will not need it. It is not great gear. The higher level gear you can get, the better. So if we look at this dude, we have 5-star gear. And luckily, 5-star boots with speed on. So if we look at this, this is plus 12. This gives us 26 speed. If we go back to Kale, this is also plus 12, but look, 22 speed. So the star on your equipment is important. So is the rarity. Now as you can see, this is purple, that means it's epic. It works the same way as the champions do. Uncommon, which is white, common, which is green, epic, which is purple. Oh, sorry, missed out a blue. My bad. Blue is rare, purple, and then orange. I don't actually think I've got anything orange, but just so you can see. So there's blue, that's purple there. We've got loads of uncommons. We've got a bit of common. Have we got anything legendary? I don't believe so, but you never know. I could have missed it. It's unlikely. I probably would have equipped it if I did. Yeah, no, we don't. No, we don't. Okay, so put better gear on your champions, at least 4-star, probably 5 once you get it. So once I've got 5-star, I'm going to replace all of Kale's equipment. Now I've just put on attack because he's my farming champion. I personally, it doesn't matter what you put on, but he's going to be useful in clan boss as well, hence why he's got life steal on rather than speed. Now obviously if you want to upgrade the stats further, you just go to, we got any equipment that isn't plus 12 yet. Do we want to upgrade that? No, it's all 3-star. Not really. Is there any gear? Yeah, okay. So as you can see, most of my 4-star stuff has been plus 12. I probably wouldn't plus 16, it costs too much silver. Okay, so if we go here, there's a plus 5. We could upgrade this to plus 16 because it's got a decent speed roll there and it's got HP. It's not too bad, but it's not a great set. So 30% chance to place provoke debuff, not really the best set unless we've got an AoE provoke on that champion anyway. Alright, so put better gear onto your champions. Now, once that better gear is on the champions, then you upgrade it. Obviously, I'm going to go over gear properly in a different video, but just gives you an overview of what you should be upgrading on your champion as far as gear wise. Okay, last but not least, one thing I did forget to mention when it comes to ascending champions, it also unlocks ring, amulet and banner. So as you can see, 5-star, 6-star. So if we go here, if we ascended Kale one more time, we would unlock amulet, just so you know. So he's got a ring attached at the moment, which gives you more stats. So it's always worth ascending your champions because you get more equipment to attach, which gives you obviously better stats. Not the best stats to begin with. I mean, his crit rate is actually fairly good to start off with, but everything else is pretty poor. Low HP, low defense, speed's pretty low. It's not the worst, but it's pretty low, and debuff accuracy is very low. So just so you're aware. Okay, so the last thing before we pull these shards is Mastery Scrolls. Let's have a look. So we've got 12 here and we've got 2 here. So if we go into Masteries, I have unlocked this one, critical rate plus 5%, which is far better than this one. And I've gone into support to give him a bit more accuracy because I will use him as a poisoner for now, but I won't explain what that is right now because it's more to do with clan boss and dragon than anything else. But you need scrolls, so you've got 3 lots of scrolls. Now how would you get scrolls? So let's go back into dungeons and the Minotaur. So we've got basic scroll, advanced scroll and divine scroll. Now we have got to stage 7, which gives us basic scrolls 5 to 9, advanced scroll 1 to 2. Obviously the higher up you get, the more you get, but don't get me wrong, farming these takes a while, so be prepared to use a lot of energy. I think it's something like 2000 energy to fully upgrade a 6-star, might be more, I'm not 100%. I haven't done it with a single champion on its own while counting energy. I just know it takes quite a bit. Alright, so I hope this has helped you. So remember the 5 ways to upgrade your champions: leveling them up first and foremost, ascending them, get better equipment, level up that equipment, putting skills into them if you think they are worth it, or have a look online, double check whether they are worth it. If they are a top tier rare, top tier epic, or good epic or rare, then use them. If they're not a top tier on legendary, I probably wouldn't. They are very hard to get hold of, the books. And number 5, mastery scrolls. Get the masteries done on all of the champions if you can. Okay, now I'm going to go pull the shards. Are we ready? Now, as you can probably tell, I did spend the gems. I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have waited to 900, but just to give you a few more, guys, rather than 7. It's your choice whether you spend gems on shards to begin with, but I personally wouldn't suggest it. I'm going to do it just to give you a bit of an idea of how shards work. Obviously 2 times it would be better if I had more voids, but I'm hopefully going to get another void when I complete the campaign, and I'll probably do that off screen. Hopefully I'll get something good, but there's no guarantee. So let's see if we get anything good from rares. Oh yes, we get War Maiden. So War Maiden, we can actually farm from the campaign because the campaign drops it, but she is really good for this ability right here. Decreases defense. So I was going to farm her anyway. Attacks all enemies on an AoE, it decreases defense. Fantastic ability, this one. So fantastic that I got it. It means I don't have to farm. I probably will anyway, because to skill her up you can use her again. Wonder what the reviews are like. Okay, so a bit low in certain places, but yeah, okay, some people are in a defense. She's not brilliant at campaign. She's decent. I mean, there's better AoE debuff champions, but most of them are epics. So if you don't have access to an epic, then she is your go-to rare for decreased defense. Valerie, any good? Attacks one enemy, I think decreases the duration of all debuffs. That's handy. By 1 turn, also decreases the duration of all debuffs. So increases the buffs and decreases the debuffs. So if we have a skill where it shields us, where it gives us extra defense, 60% defense, then she can increase that buff. Quite handy for clan boss, I believe. Places a shield buff, there you go, so we can increase the duration of this, and it goes down to a 3-turn cooldown, and this lasts for 2 turns, so nearly all the time you can have this shield up, but unfortunately it's 5 turns, so it's a bit of a long cooldown on that one. Yeah, or it's a bit meh. What we got here? Sorceress. What does she do? Attacks one enemy, decreases speed. There's an extra plan. So she's got the small version. Oh no, there you go. No, she has got the big version, just not a very high percentage of placing. If you noticed with War Maiden, before you've even upgraded her skills, she was at 60%. So I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Let's have a quick check. Where is War Maiden? There. Go to skills. So even higher, 75% chance of placing a 60 decrease, whereas she was only 30%. And this can go up as well to 100%. So that'd be great. Okay, I'm back to it. I wonder if we're actually going to get an epic this. Summons, okay, we have already had a war priest, not bothered by her. You get her in the first bit in the oh, there we go, we got an epic. Who did we get? We got Oathbound. He's not actually that bad. He's got a chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Attacks all enemies, so he's got an AoE and he decreases attack. 50% chance. When booked up, 70% chance, so that's pretty high. And it decreases each target's turn meter by 20%. Might be helpful for some bosses like Spider. And last but not least, attacks at random 4 times. Each attack has 30% chance of placing a block cooldowns. Obviously this won't work on bosses, but it will work on the waves before the bosses. So again, might be useful in Finite. The other skills might be useful in Spider, that one, but Finite I'm thinking it would be pretty good. Perhaps even Ice Golem and maybe Dragon, but this skill doesn't work on those bosses. Just the waves. Okay, we got Blood Painter. Has a chance of, okay, so a very low percentage, even when buffed up. It's only 25%. It only attacks 2 times, so you got 2 chances. Decrease accuracy, not that interesting. And fills the turn meter of all allies. Well, the ascended skill is okay, increases attack, but we've got an apothecary, so we don't really need this dude. Okay, a newer one, a Mystic Hand. Attacks 1 enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. So if somebody on the opposition team tries to buff them, this will block that. Steals some random buffs, so if the target does have buffs on it, he can steal it. Heals the ally with lowest HP by 25%, then equalises the HP levels of all allies. Not totally sure what that means. Whether that equalises it, so it puts it all across, but if they're all low, I'm not sure if that puts them all low. Interesting. That's not bad. In dungeons, that's not a bad aura. Ooh, I need some slots. So let's go quickly and make some space. So the thing is, you'll run out of slots. Okay, so here 30 out of 30. We've only got 2 in our vault though, so we are just going to shove some of these guys. How many more we've got left? We're just going to shove. We've got 10 spaces, so we're just going to put those guys into here. Now we've got 8 out of 10 automatically. You can buy more, just haven't done it yet. Probably could have done though, to be fair. Okay, so Grave Chill Killer attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance of placing a 5% poison. It's only for 1 turn though, which is a little bit poop. But it is 50% chance on an A1. If it was a few more hits, this might be good, but again, 1 turn is a bit pants. Attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a 30 decrease debuff for 2 turns. Now if the target is poisoned, however, it's got a 75% chance of putting the bigger defense decrease on it. So again, not bad for clan boss. And if we had the amazing other champion who poisons a lot in clan boss, then she would be really good. Okay, but unfortunately we don't. Oh, can't remember her name. I'm just trying to have a think. While I do that, Bone Knight, he has a 15% chance of placing a 15% weaken, so the low bit of weaken, not great. Heal reduction skill and critical rate, a bit meh. Okay, and now we've got 1 chance, come on, of getting an epic or a legendary. Really hope we get it. The other person I was talking about earlier when we got Grave Chill, it was Frozen Banshee. If you've got Frozen Banshee, you have got the best, or maybe one of the best poisoners in the game, because she's easy to get hold of. She's a rare rather than a legendary. Okay, are we ready for this? Come on, please, something good. Something good, something good. No. No, really? Okay. So yeah, I mean, even though it's double chance, there's still 83% chance to get a rare, and he's not even that good of a rare. If we got Cold Heart or something, that would be amazing. Instead, we got somebody that just attacks once, not even an AoE. This is an okay ability here, but we've got a better one. Got a better one in this dude, because it's 30%, 15%, sorry, and ally protection. We don't need him, but at least we got 1 epic out of that lot. So as you can see, it's pretty low that you get an epic. We didn't get a legendary. We pulled 10 shards in total, even with double events. Don't expect loads of stuff. Okay, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all soon. Good evening and good night, folks. See you later.